Hi, I'm William from Prostate Massage and Health.com, and today we're going to talk about prostate massage for beginners. Now, a lot of you, this is the first time you've ever done a prostate massage, and you're not quite sure how to do it, and you've seen maybe a couple videos on it, but it didn't make a lot of sense or it was a little scary. It's really very simple to do if you do it right. It's easy and it's highly effective for many prostate, let's say, problems. Personally, for me, I discovered prostate massage when I was 33. I'm 71 now, okay? And my prostate's in good shape. And I attribute a large part of that to the massage. And the massage is so simple, okay? It's not complicated, it's not hard to do once you learn how to do it right. There's a number of ways you can do it. You can do it with your finger if you can reach there, but not likely unless you have really super long fingers. A wife or girlfriend can do it. Their fingers usually long and narrow. Make sure the nail is cut, filed all the way down so it's smooth. You don't want to be scraping anything inside, okay? You want it to be smooth. You can use a device. Back about 100 years ago, when prostate massage was first becoming popular, and the reason it was becoming popular is more and more men had desk jobs. You sit all day, the blood flow gets constricted to your prostate, and it gets inflamed, it gets irritated, it hurts. So what they would use back then basically was cigar tubes. They're the right length, they're round, they're smooth, but if you use a cigar tube, make sure it's metal. Never, ever, ever use a glass tube. If that breaks in there, you will get a serious infection. Worse, you will cut yourself deeply and die. Okay? So no glass. You can also use, this was one of my favorites, drumstick. It's a drummer's drumstick. And it's wonderful because it's wood. It's not going to break in there. It's not going to splinter. It's all filed and smooth and varnished. Has a rounded tip. You put a condom on here, you lubricate that condom, and it goes. You can reach any length as far as you need to go. One other suggestion, and this is the one I use and the one I suggest to almost everyone, or everyone. This is an Aeros prostate massager, okay? This goes to exactly the right distance inside. It will massage your prostate perfectly. We'll talk about this more later. Alright, so what's prostate massage good for? Basically one thing. It increases the circulation of blood in your prostate. What does this do? It flushes out toxins, toxins that irritate, that cause prostatitis, inflammation, okay? It brings more oxygen to your prostate, okay? That's very important. When you have any part of your body that's short of oxygen, it's painful. It's your body's way of telling you it's suffocating, okay? This happens in the prostate a lot. It hurts just because there's not enough oxygen getting there. Prostate massage is also going to increase the amount of nutrition that comes to your prostate. It can help heal itself. And if you're taking antibiotics for a prostate infection, you're going to be increasing the circulation about 4 or 5 times as much, which means you're going to be getting about 4 or 5 times as much medicine to your prostate. Make sense? Okay. Personally, I started prostate massage when I was 33. Why? I had horrible prostatitis for about 2.5 years. So painful that I couldn't sleep. I was just praying somebody would come and invent an operation to pull it out of there so it never hurt again. It was horrible. I couldn't sleep. It hurt no matter what I did. I couldn't sit in a chair for more than 20 minutes because the pain was so much. After I discovered prostate massage, within 2 weeks, 80% of my pain was gone. Another 2 weeks, I forgot I even had a problem. That was after 2.5 years of constant pain. Is it going to be the same for you? I don't know. Maybe be better, maybe be not good at all. But you don't know till you try. Okay, so before we start, first thing I'm going to tell you, before you do your prostate massage, get an exam. Go to your urologist. If you don't have one, ask your family doctor to refer you to one. Tell them what you want to do and tell them you want to check up to make sure it's going to be safe. Prostate massage is safe for over 99.5% of the male population. It's a very small part of the population that will not be able to do the internal massage. The reason is bleeding hemorrhoids, polyps, if you have a condition similar to colitis, you're not going to be wanting to rub the intestinal wall in there, the rectum wall. For almost all men, it's okay, but you want to get checked out before you start, just to be sure. This is especially important for older men, okay? Now, where is your prostate exactly? Here's a diagram, okay? This is a cross-section of the body. This is your bladder, okay? Right under your bladder is your prostate. It's about the size of a walnut, okay? This is an English walnut, a black walnut. It's about that big. It sits right there under the bladder. Now, how do we massage it? Well, normally, let's go back to the picture here. You will take a finger, it will go up the rectum, touch the prostate, and massage it like this. Just a downward stroke, release, downward stroke. If you're using your drumstick or your cigar tube, same thing. Well lubricated in the rectum, downward stroke, downward stroke. If you're using one of these wonderful Eros devices, I recommend this to everybody who's going to do prostate massage. They come in two ways. This was the original. It's a nice molded plastic. You lubricate it well. It works very well. Then they decided to start making it out of silicone. And silicone is so smooth. You put a little lubricate it nicely. Put this in. It's going to go right to the spot you want it to. Okay, this is diagram. This is the Eros, okay? In your rectum, and look where that sits. Right on your prostate, right at the top. When you do a stroke with this, you're going to be in the right place, okay? Let me get that walnut back here. You're in your rectum. Massager comes on the prostate. Look at that. And what you're going to do is you're going to just put a little pressure on it. See how I tilt it like that? A little bit of pressure, stroke down. Release, put it back in, a little pressure, stroke down. Release, put a little pressure, stroke down. Now go off to the side a little bit, okay? Here we go. Off to the side, stroke down. We're going to do this 3 times too. You stroke down, release, back in, stroke down, release. Now, other side. Stroke down, release, stroke down, release, stroke down, release. Now go back to the middle, okay? Stroke down, release, back in, stroke down, release, stroke down, release. Take your massager out, you're done. Prostate massage is not something you have to dedicate 30 minutes a day to every day or every other day. Not 15 minutes, not even 10 minutes or 5 minutes. It takes approximately 2 minutes getting all set and cleaning up, maybe 3 minutes. You're going to get your massager, you're going to put lube on, you're going to insert it, okay? You're going to do your massages just like I showed you. You don't need to do more than that. That's a sufficient amount for any one day. Take your massager out, rinse it off under the faucet, dry it, you're all done. 2 minutes, 3 minutes tops. It's that simple. So what you're going to be sure you're doing, gently. It's a gentle pressure. See how hard I'm pushing here? I'm not like pushing in there. Pushing gently. Don't push too hard. Better to be a little light than a little too heavy. Okay, so here's what you're going to do first. You're going to get your exam, make sure you're good to go. You're going to get your prostate massage tool. The finger's not going to do it for you. I do suggest, again, and I'm going to show it to you one more time, an Eros massager. There's a link for it right below here. Looks like I'm pointing to the writing. I'm actually pointing to my hip. On the screen it comes out like the writing below. There's a link to it. It's called the Aneros Helix, H-E-L-I-X. I'm going to link you right to it, right to the company. You can get one. There's nothing better. You get one, it's going to last you a lifetime. Okay? They're $70. The original version's $60. This is so worth the extra $10. If you want to use something else, fine. This is going to give you the best result you can get. So you're going to get your exam, you're going to get your massager, and here's what's so important. Do the massage every night, okay? Only takes 2 to 3 minutes. If you're not willing to do 2 to 3 minutes, prostate's not bothering you enough, okay? If it bothers you, you're going to try it out. And if you try it out, I think you're going to be real pleasantly surprised. Be well.